Suggest that they have maybe in store a good season here at Boundary Park. For Wednesday, well, early days of course, this is their first meaningful match, but are there warning signs there perhaps? We shall see. So Wednesday with good vocal backing from the travelling Wednesdayites behind the left-hand goal here, cheering them on start the second half. And Voto with a header clear for Oldham here. Now the team has made a further change. Wednesday in the first half made two when they lost both Maguire and Nadine to injury, and hence Giles Coke and O'Grady are on. That's Pechnik out wide here, and Antonio's cross put away for the first corner of the second half by James Tarkowski. Attacking the goal with their fans behind it in decent number here Wednesday. Their corner to start the second half. In goes that corner, too high for Gardner, and the header in the end flashes wide from Raider Johnson, who scored 7 times last season. Really was a vital source of goals at times, the defender. It seemed a long time ago that these two clubs were founder members of the Premier League. Knocked on by Robbie Simpson for Jordan Slew, who certainly caused in that first half Wednesday a whole host of problems. Pace can be so hard to play against. Throw taken here by Raider Johnson. Knocked on by Chris O'Grady towards Nate Pechnik. Met by Gardner. Here's Croft, who has done well here. Up against Semedo. Croft here will try and make the crossing angle. He's going to at least get a throw in. Had a major say in both goals in that first half, Lee Croft. Second Oldham debut for him. Simpson given away here to Jermaine Johnson. Tarkowski, Manchester born, despite the Polish surname. Header forward towards Pechnik and O'Grady. Here's Mikel Antonio. Jonathan Grounds gets that clear for the Latics. One of those iconic days under Joe Rule, the old plastic pitch here for Oldham. The likes of Dennis Irwin, Paul Werhurst, Rick Holden and Andy Ritchie in years gone by here. Here's Wesolowski. Croft. Wesolowski. On for Croft again. A little too much on that by the Australian. And Gardner there very clumsily out of play. One or two shaky Wednesday debuts so far tonight. Here's Cliff Byrne, forward by Tarkowski, in towards Robbie Simpson. Here's Furman now for Oldham, looks for Mchangama. Grounds, now Jordan Slew, up against Miguel Llera, and Slew still there. Has been an all-action display so far by Jordan Slew, only 19. £1.2 million paid by Blackburn Rovers a year ago to Sheffield United for him. And Furman's cross. And here's Croft. Oh, what a save that is. That was almost 3, but for Kirkland's reactions, which were razor sharp, and they really had to be as well. This cross comes an awful long way. Slews in there, came off Gardner, and that from 7 yards out really should have been 3-0 and game over in a place in round 2. Good save by Kirkland though. Got across to make up the ground there and deny Croft a goal for Oldham. Latics corner. And Changamar takes. Met by Yera there with the Petr Cech style head guard on. Well, when fit and when sharp, he's still a tremendous goalkeeper, Chris Kirkland. Only 31 now. That really was a tremendous save from Croft. Given away here by Raider Johnson. Here's Croft again, up against Raider Johnson. Can he get the cross in? Johnson recovers. Well, Johnson really is normally a central defender. He has been for much of his career. Did play some games as a full-back last season, but maybe a little clumsy, a little ungainly to be an orthodox full-back. Yeah, Croft gave him real problems. Cleared by Kirkland. There's Johnny Van Voto. Little touch on here towards Pechnik by O'Grady. Alex Cisak away for Oldham. There's Robbie Simpson. After all the praise Slew will get tonight, I think it's worth saying how well Simpson's done. He's been more traditional all-action centre forward. He's held the ball up well, he's used the ball well. Here now comes Antonio for Wednesday. Mikel Antonio looks to deliver here in towards O'Grady. Back to goal here. O'Grady still turns, tumbles, danger's gone. Buxton, Coke is with him. Now Gardner. Chris O'Grady does well to find Antonio here. Cisak comes and hasn't claimed cleanly. He has in the end got hold of it. Former Leicester junior, former Accrington Stanley goalkeeper, but in his second year now with Oldham, he earned rave reviews in his first. There was talk he could go to Peterborough for this season. Already we've had in the second half 7 minutes, and still Wednesday 2 down here. Could have been 3, but for Kirkland's save from Lee Croft. Helped on here towards Antonio, and now Pechnik makes the space. Can't find the killer pass. Oh, and it goes right the way through Alex Cisak, and Jermaine Johnson has got to go back for Wednesday here. Well, Cisak is so highly vaunted as a goalkeeper, but all goalkeepers make mistakes, and this one looked horrible. Jermaine Johnson, the one-time Oldham loanee, has got to go back here for the Sheffield Wednesday side. It's maybe took a deflection. Jermaine Johnson here was free, got the shot away, and Cisak there makes a horrible mistake. And Wednesday back in the match. Well, 2-1, but the goal owes much to Alex Cisak's shortcomings on the night, and Wednesday suddenly are back within 1 goal again. In goes on Changamar's free kick. Cleared long here, and on the chase is Pechnik. Wesolowski. Now Cliff Byrne for Oldham. Furman. Byrne. Miguel Yera. That goal, I'm sure, will spur on the Owls to better things in his second half, because in the first they were so far off the pace it was untrue. Dave Jones still rather impassive down there, but he only took Stockport to the semis 15 years ago, has certainly got League Cup pedigree down the years. He's had a nudge in the back by O'Grady on Cliff Byrne, I think it was. Well, Paul Dickoff's team have seen their lead clipped back here to just the single goal, but certainly Alex Cisak, a goalkeeper who I know many people think an awful lot of. We'll look back at that and see, well, room for improvement for sure. Cisak towards Robbie Simpson. Here now is Croft. In the way was Raider Johnson. Now Pechnik and O'Grady. Raider Johnson, too long out for Pechnik, who's not a player who's got lots of pace. Says, look, I want it to my feet next time. He's a player, Pechnik, who can be a creator. He's not really one to chase. Alex Cisak has to clear the head now, has to press a mental reboot button to get his head straight, get his head right. Here he's cleared towards Robbie Simpson. Furman and Changama. Oh, and there's a knock for Yera from Simpson. He was back on his feet pretty quickly though. This is O'Grady. Jermaine Johnson will be the chasing player here. Defender safely back to goalkeeper this time. Yusuf Mchangama. Well, a tie which must be decided tonight. If level, we would have an extra half an hour, then penalties. That's Semedo now for Raider Johnson for Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, and a little dummy there from Antonio, and on the chase now goes Chris O'Grady. Out of harm's way there by Jean-Yves Voto, whose goal now is decisive as it stands. Antonio is a player who's got good pace. He got the ball onto O'Grady there pretty well. Long throw coming here. O'Grady stands in there with Tarkowski. Here comes that long throw in. Fended away and met here now by Jose Semedo, and again, but the ball had gone out of play there before the ball came back to the Wednesday skipper. League One runners-up last season Wednesday behind Huddersfield Town. That's Wesolowski and Furman. Jean-Yves Voto. Burn there with a really ambitious pass, but a good ball too here to Mchangama. Now Jordan Slew. And Grounds, deflected cross, here's Robbie Simpson, chance, Wesolowski! Oh, what a save again by Kirkland. Twice now, he has denied Oldham a third goal. That save might just be the best yet. James Wesolowski there does everything but score. Grounds cross, deflection, Simpson there with a clever layoff. And the ball blocked away in the nick of time here. On the knees of Kirkland to relative safety. Wesolowski unlucky. Goalkeeper with two sensational, stellar second half stops. In by Mchangama. Back in by Tarkowski. In the second half, a tale of two goalkeepers right now. The mistake from Cisak has opened the door again for Wednesday. Here's Lewis Buxton, Miguel Yera, Giles Coke, Jose Semedo. An hour gone there or thereabouts. Here's Mikel Antonio. There's the strength and the power and the pace. Raider Johnson. Little layoff from Coke, and now Semedo for Pechnik. Buxton for Jermaine Johnson. Well, Dave Jones has seen his team since half-time improve. That goal back from Johnson has almost changed the entire complexion. Here's Jose Semedo, and Semedo went on. He's been caught there too. Free kick to Wednesday. Dean Furman, the guilty man. Jermaine Johnson on the end of it. Man or ball, let's see. Bit of both. But what comes first? And this free kick certainly is going to be in a good position for Wednesday. He says he won the ball first, and then the collision was accidental, but it is a free kick. It is a good position here for Sheffield Wednesday. Now from a position of 2 goals down, they're back to 2-1. Can they now complete the comeback? Miguel Llera, with that Petr Cech style head protection, is on this free kick then for the Owls. He was, towards the end of last season, a Wednesday cult hero in terms of some very crucial goals late in the season. One came at home against Oldham. In by Llera here, great delivery and a free header, and that's 2 apiece. Chris O'Grady never scored here as an Oldham player. Now returns with the Owls and scores for Wednesday to make it 2-2. Chris O'Grady, one of the 2 first half substitutions from Miguel Llera's free kick here, has tied the game up at 2 apiece. Comeback complete. Wednesday, since half-time, have come on strong and now have clawed their way back to parity. Still time to find the winner for the Owls now. They've got back to level pegging. Another free kick here. This time it's H. Pechnik who's down. And Paul Dickoff's team had a tremendous first half, didn't they? They were in control, well worth their 2-goal cushion, but in the blink of an eye almost, Wednesday are back to 2-2. And those missed chances, those 2 saves by Curtin now look even bigger for Wednesday. Jermaine Johnson. And Chris O'Grady never scored here as a Latics player. 17 goalless games in Oldham colours. Furman, that yellow card confirmed for you. Now can Oldham find a second wind? It's Croft. Slew stopped by the sliding Gardner. And Oldham certainly now with a team who will feel the wind has been taken from their sails. First half so good, so strong, a good position at half-time, but Wednesday suddenly have lit the fires. Here's Byrne, and Slew is offside this time. That call, well, maybe he's being played on there by Raider Johnson for me. So Kirkland clears towards O'Grady. It's met by Mvoto. Back in there towards O'Grady here. He's got away from Mvoto. It's Pechnik to try the shots, which was dipping. And a player, Pechnik, who can be so creative and so clever, so cute. Here he had a snapshot deflection there, I think, as well on the way, so a corner. As Wednesday fan support has been really good tonight. You can hear them still. It's in by Giles Coke here, and there's Llera and Cisak behind for a corner. This dangerous, a real head of Wednesday's steam here. Raider Johnson, such a huge mammoth man mountain to look out for. Here's Gardner. 2-2. And certainly if the first half was Oldham's, the second so far belongs to the team in yellow. They're playing handball against O'Grady here, but play goes on. 17 games in Oldham colours, never scored a goal. Wouldn't just know he'd come back to Boundary Park and haunt them. Well, players who have gone towards the referee. Eddie Ilderton. He's on a yellow card already, of course. He's claiming, look, there's a stud mark there on my chest. Koki will do well to get Pechnik away, given that he's on a yellow card from earlier. Here's Antonio and Jermaine Johnson. Good looking cross, Cisak can't get there. Well, suddenly now it looks like there's only going to be one team that can score now, as Wednesday look to really put the pressure on Oldham. This ball was whipped in with genuine pace by Jermaine Johnson. Drops away from Cliffburn for a Latics throw. Well, this is a real test of Oldham. Had the charm there of Yorkshire, Yorkshire. Well, different Yorkshire's wonderful Olympic Games. We see them, their football teams, have a good season in the coming 9 or 10 months. Here's Jordan Slew, met by the head of Anthony Gardner. Burns clearance, miss it clearance. Here now is Pechnik. Pechnik onto Jose Semedo now for Jermaine Johnson. Fizzed in cross, and this time Cisak does the right thing with it and hangs on to it. I certainly want to maybe test and see what state the goalkeeper's head was in. I'm sure the Latics now will look back at those two saves made by this man, Chris Kirkland. Two really good saves. Croft and Wesolowski, the men denied. Helped on by O'Grady here towards Antonio. Croft and Raider Johnson. Simpson's flick on now, Slew up against Miguel Llera. Now inside the last quarter of the 90 minutes. Maybe a corner should have been given there. O'Grady, and there's Mikel Antoni, but no one there in yellow because O'Grady, the main striker, was way downfield. Alex Cisak for the Latics then. We've seen their 2-goal lead ripped away in this second period. All going so well at half-time. It was a game they had relative control of. Johnson and Croft came together. Raider Johnson. Oldham do have on the bench a big, tall, 6'6" striker in Matt Smith, who'd come on to be maybe a different outlet for them. Here's Jose Semedo. They're coming out to Lewis Buxton for Sheffield Wednesday. This is Buxton. Now Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson, Pechnik. In the centre, O'Grady waiting. Here's O'Grady, turns well and scores even better. An O'Grady brace, and now the game has swung right around from 2 down to 3-2 in front. A second half to savour for Sheffield Wednesday. Made here by Nate Pechnik, clever play, good hold of play. O'Grady pivots, scores. 2 for him, 3 now for Wednesday. And Oldham of League One are pushed onto the back foot by a brace from one of their former players. Chris O'Grady, on as a sub, scores twice, and the game now is in Wednesday's hands. Here's Pechnik, O'Grady. O'Grady there gets the decision too, foul by James Tarkowski. Oh, what a return to Boundary Park. A ghost from Oldham's past and is haunting Paul Dickov and the Latics. Now Semedo, Mikel Antonio. There's Rayder Johnson well forward, the defender comes to Semedo here now. Oh, it's won back here by Umchangama. Yusuf Umchangama now for Jordan Slew. And the shot there was tame with 2 in the middle, better placed. Look at in the middle here, Crofton, Robbie Simpson peel away for a cross which never comes. A good game this, great way to kick off the season. It's the first round of the Capital One Cup, the League Cup. Okay, for Jean-Yves Voto. They're giving the defender some real difficulty. But can Oldham find a second wind? There's Robbie Simpson, headed down from Wesolowski, one of those 2 players denied in the second half by tremendous saves by Chris Kirkland. Oldham 2, Sheffield Wednesday 3. Oldham have lost in this round in 6 of the last 9 League Cup seasons. Hit long here now for Antonio's pace. It's lots of pace too here, giving Tarkowski a real problem. Antonio Cisak saves this time, and there's Jermaine Johnson with a follow-up shot. Well, Antonio finished last season on loan with Wednesday superbly. They've now gone back to Reading to bring him in for keeps, and here he shows just why. Look at there, it's almost as if he's running in treacle there, Tarkowski. Couldn't get back, and Cisak saves well. Mikel Antonio, already with Wednesday fans, a huge hit. Johnson, to Mikel Antonio. This is Lewis Buxton. Jermaine Johnson. Umchangama. Latics free kick, which they want to take quickly here. They in the end are held up in doing that. Now they take it to Wesolowski. Vieira, long ball towards O'Grady. Oldham have Connor Hughes ready to come on. W came back in March against Rochdale in League One. One of the many teenagers in Paul Dickov's very youthful squad this season. 19, the man about to come on. Cleared here by Cisak. Simpson's touch now. Crofts against Rayder Johnson. Cliff Byrne. Robbie Simpson looks for Wesolowski. Giles Coke is there. Sent back in towards Jordan Slew. Mikael Vieira gets the decision. Another change. It will be coming off Yusuf Umchangama, who's done well. The young Cornwall international replaced by Connor Hughes from Bolton. Joined Oldham as a scholar 3 years ago. Debut came in March of last season. Only 4 league appearances last campaign. No senior goals yet. Connor Hughes on. Here goes Jermaine Johnson up against Jonathan Grounds here. Grounds gets it out for a throw in, not a corner. But Wednesday has stayed firmly on the front foot. O'Grady and Jermaine Johnson. Looks for Pechnik here. Tarkowski away for Oldham. Pechnik. Here's O'Grady again. Sold by Oldham to Rochdale, where he really found his striking boots. Now Jordan Slew takes it on, blocked away by Gardner. And now the break. Wednesday with lots of yellow shirts here, streaming forward. Here goes Giles Coke. Coke still stopped there by Tarkowski. Antonio and Pechnik. And Pechnik still here, tries to place it. Wide of goal there from the Slovenian, but this was clever play. Coke led the break. And the final shot comes in here from Pechnik, which was wide of Cesak's top right-hand corner. But not by much. That's the earliest Slew strike, which was blocked by Gardner. There was half a hint of handball, but it was the thigh, I think. A knock here for Jordan Slew on a year's loan from Blackburn. I'm sure he'll be a big success here. He's maybe tired as the game has worn on, only 19 years of age, of course. Got his goal to give Oldham a 1-goal lead on 7 minutes. Cesak's mistake though at 2-0 up to gift Jermaine Johnson the first comeback goal. How big a moment was that? And then when you think as well about the 2 saves that the other goalkeeper made, Chris Kirkland, to keep out Croft and Wesolowski. Away by Miguel Llera. There's Mvoto. Raider Johnson. Tarkowski. Now Connor Hughes. Game has only 12 minutes left to go. Oldham need to find another gear from somewhere. They reached round 2 last year and lost to Blackburn Rovers. Here's Gardner. Gardner for Antonio, holds off the challenge of Cliff Byrne. And Miguel Llera's pass, Pechnik's control. Semedo. Grounds nods away. Here though is Jermaine Johnson for Sheffield Wednesday. Can he keep it in? Not quite. There's the verdict. Cesak into Robbie Simpson here. Simpson with 2 in yellow around him. Does well. Here's Wesolowski. Furman. Grounds. Dean Furman. Robbie Simpson. And again Simpson here, 3 in the middle. In by Connor Hughes here for Croft, and it's a crucial header there from Johnson, because behind him Croft was set. Heading towards the last 10 minutes at Boundary Park. Oldham 2, Sheffield Wednesday 3. A Capital One Cup cracker at Boundary Park so far. A Lee Croft corner. In by Croft, and a diving header, and deflected, and off the line it was Tarkowski, and on the line Pechnik away to safety. Oldham so close to 3-3 there. Max Pechnik in the right place to deny. James Tarkowski, a rare goal. Only scored once last season, the big defender, against Carlisle. Now a corner for the Latics again. And it goes towards Tarkowski. And here's Jonathan Grounds. Well, Grounds scored late here to beat the champions in a friendly, Manchester City. Final 10 minutes. Buxton here just slows the game down. In by Buxton, that's on there by O'Grady for Pechnik. Furman for Umvoto. Umvoto's long ball forward here is meant for Slew. Umvoto again, 3-2 with now less than 10 minutes to play. Dean Furman for James Wesolowski. This is Cliff Byrne. Gardner clear, here now is Lee Croft. Oldham have their huge striker Matt Smith ready to come on. Giant striker from the Midlands. 6'6". Going out to Macclesfield Town of, well, then League Two. So the right back off for a centre forward. That tells you Oldham's situation in a nutshell. Burn off, and here comes the battering ram, Matt Smith. Former non-leaguer with Redditch and Droylsden and Solihull Moors. Now on to try and save this League Cup first round tie for Paul Dickov's Oldham. And here again is Jermaine Johnson, and Jermaine Johnson still holds off Hughes and Furman as well. Here's Coke. Coke too long for Antonio. Well, the tie in this second half really has done a complete about-face. Oldham, who led well. There's Smith's first touch here for Robbie Simpson. Was he caught by Coke? No, says the referee, play on. Grounds, Furman. Tarkowski. Smith in the air will win most things, given his height. Here's Furman again. Furman boxed in and forced back. Again, play allowed to go on. Tarkowski. Slew on the chest does well here. Robbie Simpson, lovely turn, Simpson. Again though, referee lets play go, then gets a touch himself inadvertently. Here's Croft. Wesolowski. Jordan Slew. Now Jonathan Grounds, crossing option here. In it goes. Smith there was poised and was waiting. And he was a cross which would have been tailor-made for him. O'Grady, good play, hold-up play, involves now Mikel Antonio. He's got support from Pechnik. Here goes the Slovene. Pechnik, eventful debut so far for Pechnik. Comes back now to Mikel Antonio. Slows the game down, now crosses in towards O'Grady. Oldham 2, Wednesday 3. The change here. You're going to see Mike Jones coming on for Jermaine Johnson. A mixture of applause and jeers that the former Oldham player being taken off, having scored the first of the comeback goals here against the Latics. And on in his place comes Mike Jones, who they signed from Bury back in January. 10 league games last season for Wednesday, yet to score. in Al's colours. And Voto. Now Furman. The Athletics have 5 minutes to find a leveller to force extra time. Here's Grounds. Tarkowski and Croft, and Tarkowski again. Croft. Had a flick on rather blind there was no one really with him. In by Reda Johnson. And Grady now up against Jean-Yves Voto. Chris O'Grady's name is being sung around Boundary Park. Didn't happen often as an Oldham player, that's for sure. There he is. O'Grady. As he manhandled, referee again has a look and again has let play go. Coke for Semedo. Here's Buxton. Mike Jones. A game which certainly has been entertaining. Mike Jones for Wednesday here. Oldham short on time to save their League Cup status for this season. Cisak. Slew. Comes to Coke for Wednesday. Gardner being hassled by Matt Smith, and the ball now comes to Antonio here, who will bear down on an Oldham goal. Mikel Antonio! Sensational finish. And the tie's finished. On loan, they loved him last season. Now he's theirs for keeps. Mikel Antonio with the clincher, and it's special as well. Gardner here with, in truth, a tremendous pass to find in the winger, then released, and then he unloads. The chance is his name, Mikel Antonio, and that is a peach to start the season. From 2 down to 4-2 in front, round 2 beckons for Sheffield Wednesday. Mikel Antonio, brilliant goal. Fine finish. As the fans head for the exits, Oldham are finished. Marathon and not a sprint and all that. The new season looms large. There's Connor Hughes. Here's Jean-Yves Voto for Oldham, who at half-time were cruising, coasting. Not so much now. Now the game is beyond them. Here's Mike Jones, given away. Comes to Dean Furman's possession. Furman into Smith here. Slew will chase down that back pass. It'll be a corner here for Oldham. They have that at least. And now a set piece to look towards the height, certainly, of someone like Matt Smith. I'm sure they'll put Voto in there as well to try and claw one back. Tarkowski trotting forward as well to join that rather beleaguered Oldham attacking posse now. In by Connor Hughes. Here's Matt Smith back across goal. Antonio up against Wesolowski here. Antonio, such a dangerous player. Antonio for Semedo here, pushing on as the game heads towards its conclusion. Jose Semedo for Wednesday for Reda Johnson. Johnson still, can he get the cross in? Well, he's going to, I think, win a corner, is he? There's Wednesday fans loving this second half. What a difference a team talk in 45 minutes can make. Wednesdayites will now look ahead to the season with optimism. Corner taken short here, no surprise as we reach 90 minutes. Antonio dispossessed, and then the foul for Oldham on Dean Furman by Mikel Antonio. Cleared here by Alex Cisak. That's on here now towards Jordan Slew again. All began so well for Slew and for Oldham tonight. Slew. And now Wesolowski back across goal. And again Wesolowski back in there for Smith. Couldn't make a contact, and he'd done so and they would have scored. That's grounds. Furman. Tarkowski. Long ball forward. Finds Connor Hughes. In by Hughes, Smith with a header which drops wide. Smith is a typical telescopic target man. He got across his marker, he was Gardner. Header drops wide, that may well be Oldham's last chance tonight. What a difference a half makes for Dave Jones. From 2 down to 4-2 up. Passage secured to round 2. There's Voto. Well, Yorkshire, Yorkshire now is the Wednesday fans' song. Has been in the second half a different Wednesday, but think back to the 2 big saves made by their goalkeeper Kirkland. Crucial moments, crucial junctures in the game. That's Furman. Header forward by Dean Furman here. Now the game is just heading towards its conclusion. Connor Hughes now for Jonathan Grounds. And Voto. The first ball here now gets Mike Jones away. Jones, Pechnik here, little back heel. Here's Antonio again, over the top when he should have scored. Wednesday in the second half could have had more than the 4 goals they've got so far. Here Jones and Pechnik involved again. Often Voto with fortune, but over the bar from Mikel Antonio. Alex Cisak clears for Oldham Athletic. Cisak away, helped on by Matt Smith towards Jordan Slew here for Oldham. Bouncing ball for Grounds to deal with, he has done. Final seconds now of second half stoppage time. The result is safe for Sheffield Wednesday. Buxton here with a throw in the game's very dying embers. In towards O'Grady here. O'Grady twists, turns there with 3 in blue on him, and he's won the throw in 2, and that should just about see out the last couple of seconds. And there's the whistle. The first half Oldham's, the second was Wednesday's emphatically. 2 for the ex-Latics striker Chris O'Grady. Mikel Antonio sealed the win with a late 4th after a goal with some fortune from the former Oldham winger Jermaine Johnson. Got them back into the game from 2 down. But Oldham of League One have had a 2-goal lead here slip, and the team from the second tier, Sheffield Wednesday, march on. Round 2 beckons. Full-time score here, Oldham 2, Sheffield Wednesday 4.